This video is just getting some of the sleds ready for winter. My brother just got an enclosed trailer so we can travel a little bit because we're kind of limited with how much we can ride around here due to not getting a lot of snow. So just gonna document today. And right now we got this 800 in my garage. This is my grandpa's Touring Millennium Edition. It's got the black and chrome that matches the bagger. But this is his sled. It was burning coolant really bad. And it ran good still, but based on this piston looking different than those two, I'm assuming coolant was leaking into this cylinder, probably from this O-ring. I already pulled the O-rings out, but yeah, I gotta run over to the shop and borrow Doug's torque wrench, and then I'll put that together. And while I'm over there, I'm gonna grab my Polaris, and then we'll go from there. Okay, we got Logan's EJ. Have to move that guy out of the way, and my toolbox. And then here's my sled. My seat cover was ripped in multiple places, so I just reupholstered that. It came out all right. It's aftermarket. It doesn't have the right thing in the front, so I got some wrinkles there. It doesn't have like the retaining loop, basically. I don't know what else to call it, but I made the best of it. It's an XCR600, but I found out at some point someone swapped a 700 or 800 in it because apparently the 600s don't have exhaust valves. Ah, she let me down. Oh, wait. I'll take it. Over the summer, I wanted to clean up the engine so it didn't look so crusty and clean up the pipes, but I never did. I did change the chain case fluid though, so she's at least ready to rip. I do need to put spark plugs in it, but that's it. Well, I almost had a sick shot of me ripping through here. Now I did see on, it was a 2-cylinder, I think Ski-Doo I was watching a video on. The bolts above the intake ports were shorter, but I don't think that's the case on this engine because just comparing those two sizes, they're exactly the same over that middle cylinder. So throw these in. Okay, supposedly these are supposed to get torqued to 22 foot-pounds. I'll put the torquing order on the screen right now if you're curious. And shout out to Doug for letting me borrow his snap-on wrench. This wrench costs more than those 3 jet skis combined, which is really funny, but all right, let's set it to 22 foot-pounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, those are all torqued down. I'm gonna pop the spark plugs back in. This thing is due for new spark plugs, but I don't feel like going to the hardware store or even spending $12 But before we ride next time, I will swap these out. But for now, they're going back in. And then I just have two sensors over here. Actually, we can throw the boots on, or plug caps, whatever. Throw those guys on. And then coolant hose. So we'll just pop this back on. And then we'll top it off with coolant and let it run it at some point. This sensor goes here. Or plug, not a sensor. The sensor's right there. And then I'm missing one. Here it is. No, that's not it. It's probably coolant temp. It's probably that sensor. I don't know what this one would be though. Who the fuck knows? Whatever, they're on. Fuck it. Well, I didn't film it, but I wheeled it outside and started it up. And this O-ring got crushed. Or like didn't go into the head. Like it's sticking out. So I gotta take the head back off. So I'm gonna do that and then continue the video, but I'm not gonna film all that bullshit again. All right, that was stupid, but I took care of that. I greased the O-ring really good this time and made sure it was seated in its little spot there before I bolted the head down. So it's all good to go. I put some coolant in it and it burned off the old residual stuff, and it seems to be running perfectly fine now. It doesn't seem like it's burning coolant anymore. All right, we got these two sleds at my brother's house. We are going to get his two Ski-Doo Legends out. We're ditching the tilt open trailer because it makes the sled so dirty. And he bought an enclosed trailer, we'll show in a second. And we're gonna load all 4 sleds into his new trailer.
Fucker's huge.
Brett's new trailer.
Fucker's huge.
Why'd you get this, Brett?
Something to do.
All right, Brett, seriously, why'd you get this trailer?
It's like a sled.
So we can go up north.
Yeah. The sled.
What are your skis? Legend 700s?
700s, baby.
When'd you get them?
I don't know, 2 years ago.
I think they're like 6 VIN numbers apart, the last digit.
I thought there were 2.
I thought they were more than that, but either way, they were.
I peeled the stickers off. They used to be Massachusetts police snowmobiles, or New York, and then actually I left these ones on. Massachusetts
Where?
Environmental Police.
Huh.
I wonder what they'd say about me getting 6 miles to a gallon towing these things. With my giant box sprayer now.
Yeah. One's studded, one's not. We haven't had any major issues. One of them didn't have spark last year, and I kind of diagged it, did the stator on it, and they've been good so far.
Check this bitch out. Where the light switch is at.
It's more square footage than my townhouse.
It's huge.
Threw that battery in, we got to throw this guy in. Make sure the terminals are on the right side. Yep.
Well, you're kind of in the way there, aren't you?
I'll drag it. Hold on.
She's in. Let me open these doors.
Even got my VMAX crew neck on, although we've never owned a Yamaha or an Arctic Cat. But I got the crew neck.
You gotta get electric start back.
don't want to fuck up Brett's garage. I got the little cart set up here for the skis and track. Start them up. It's a good twin. Hey, you hit my ski! Everyone says the triple sounds so cool. I like the way yours sound better.
Mine got on.
What the fuck?
You're not over enough, Pat. Beautiful.
Since we live in the greatest country in the world, toss that on there. All right. We're ready for snow or to go up north. Whoa. Can't do it one-handed with a beer can. Now watch sled videos and celebrate Brett's new trailer and wait for it to snow.